Happy New Year, Eco Community. We are back and getting ready to welcome kids back into our building tomorrow on January 4th. So, first of all, just Happy New Year. Hope you had a wonderful break. Many blessings to all of you into this new year, into 2023. It was a fast and furious semester, lots of different things happening, me being different, our school being huge, transportation, buses, all sorts of stuff that caused some, growth and change. And I've always said if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Um, and sometimes change is hard, but it can be good. And so I'm just so blessed and happy to be here. I want to just let you know that I want to continue building relationships with this community and with you and with your students, even those of you who may have to go or are getting to go, let's say, to the new school, Faria Spitzer Elementary, home of the Bulldogs. Miss Hardin will be the new principal at that elementary school, and she is a wonderful campus leader. Whoever does get to go to that new school, open it with the new traditions, and with Miss Harden is going to fall in love with all that she does and all of who she is. She will be here on our campus every once in a while. I told her that she's welcome to house out of my office with me, just to get to see some kids, see some of the processes on campus here that we do, taking what she knows from Clear Springs and kind of building her own vision for her new school. So I just wanted to let you know that. So if your kiddos come home, those of you that might be zoned, because the boundaries have not been voted on yet, but might be zoned for Faria Spitzer, talk about Miss Harden. I'll introduce her on announcements. I just want you to be aware that she will be here and be visible. So hopefully that will help ease some stresses that anybody might have about having to go to a new school when they don't want to. That's a hard thing to do. So if you have questions about it and you need to ask questions about it, please give me a call. I'm happy to talk through some things with you. I've gotten a few emails from families, so please. And then also on the website, you can give feedback from our Como ISD website. There's a informational link there that you can reach out and ask questions there as well. So anyways, school starts tomorrow, January 4th, 7:35. Please set your alarms. Remember, traffic is back, so timing for that. We will watch our tardies. We'll make sure that kiddos are getting in the building on time. Please just remember our arrival procedures and also our dismissal procedures. That front parking lot is for people who are parking and coming into the building. If you are using it to drop off your student, you are parking and getting out of the car with your student and walking them to the crosswalk. Um, if that becomes an issue, like we said, we will block off that parking lot and monitor who's coming in and for what purposes, because we are having people pull into the middle and drop off kids, and that is dangerous. And our goal is to keep kids safe. People don't watch in the parking lot, and we don't want anybody getting hit, kids or adults. Remember, the handicap spaces are for those that have handicap license plates or mirror hangers, and please respect that as well. I will be sending out a quarterly newsletter on Friday. It will have information from all sorts of people, our specials team, library, PTA, us, reminders about birthday treats, and just things to think about moving into the spring semester. So that will be coming out Friday. Um, this hat right here is a new hat that we got our staff. It says Freiheit Eagles on it. And we are going to designate Mondays as hat day. Not crazy hat day, but I know some of our kiddos like to wear a baseball cap. And so we are going to let our teachers wear these caps on Mondays with Freiheit Spirit Wear. And we would love for our kiddos to be able to join us. The only thing we ask is if teachers ask the students to take their hats off, that they're respectful of that. And we don't want them to become a distraction. But I think a lot about, like, when you grow up and you go to, post-graduation school, college, certification school, maybe a job that you have outside of here. Chick-fil-A, they wear hats, right? So going to college, you throw a hat on and you go to class. Like I think that if appropriate, it's just another piece of clothing. It doesn't say anything in our handbook about dress code with hats, so I'd like to make it a privilege. And so that's why I'm wearing my hat, and I will be happy to let the kiddos wear theirs on Mondays, please. And then, lastly, if that is the case, and you do send a kiddo in their hats, please put their name in it. Put their name on everything: lunch boxes, jackets, water bottles. We have collected probably over 275 to 300 jackets that have been left in the lost and found. We bag them up, and we have held on to them for the whole first semester. I mean, there's a pile of them right now outside in the field, and that were left behind for Christmas break. So please, initials. I'm going to ask the teachers, if a student does not have their initials or grade level in their jacket, that they write it in there. So I hope you don't get upset with me for that. But we are having hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of jackets. I'm just blown away by it. And then water bottles, initials on the bottom, name on the bottom, grade level on the bottom, something identifiable so that we can get those back to the kiddos. It's just sad to see it all there and know all the money that was spent on these things. So please make sure you get names and things. We call it the name campaign. And then finally, Comal Reads. I'm going to put some information in the quarterly newsletter. I'm going to attach a letter to the email for this video. It starts on January 9th. The book is Crenshaw. You can pick it up at your Barnes & Noble, probably half-price books. You can also listen to the chapters, I believe, on YouTube. You can find somebody reading those out loud. That's usually how I listen to the story. But it's a great book, great lessons learned, good themes, and it's Comal Reads' purpose is about spending time together as a family, sharing that love of literature. And so we hope that you join us in reading Crenshaw for Comal Reads. We will have campus activities. Miss Plum is going to read to the kids, so be on the lookout for that information. And at the end of Comal Reads, we want to do something to celebrate our love of literacy. And so we will keep you up to date on what that will be, but that will end on January 31st. So just be on the lookout for information about that as well. So we will read Crenshaw the whole month of January. That's how long Comal Reads lasts. And we do certain chapters a day, and then we'll ask questions and challenge kiddos. And hopefully you're able to share in that experience with us. All right. We hope that you have a wonderful week. We'll see the kiddos and many of you as you drive through and say hello in the morning and in the afternoon on January 4th, which is tomorrow at 7:35. Happy New Year and many blessings to you. And I hope that you have a wonderful week.